It doesn't have that guy's name. Office of State's Attorney is Kim Foxx. So this is just like Rahm Emanuel says.
This is why so many people in Chicago are, the mayor, the superintendent of police are outraged at what happens here.
So Rahm Emanuel was on Good Morning America today, and he made, I think, kind of an interesting point, and this is kind of what people are talking about, the concept of celebrity justice.
It's not on the level. This looks like because he's an actor, a person of influence, he got treated differently than anybody else. George, if I, a Jewish mayor in a city that's not dominant, a Jewish population is 3%, all of a sudden you found a swastika on my front door and all these people are empathetic to me and come forward. And then you find 2 weeks later that the swastika on the doors, I painted it to actually bring empathy to me. Do you think I would get away with 2 days at the Anti-Defamation League as my community service? Really? This is not on the level.
And I think what Rahm Emanuel is saying hits the nail on the head. That a lot of people are now saying, oh, it's because Jesse's a celebrity. No, it is not because Jesse's a celebrity. Even celebrities don't get treated this way. And Rahm Emanuel in Chicago is a celebrity, and he's saying, I wouldn't be treated that way if I did something similar.
Which he doesn't know that.
He worked.
First of all, it's good to see Rahm Emanuel. It's good to see him being outraged, because I think there are a lot of people out there that would have expected to see similar outrage around the events surrounding the Palm McDowell or investigations into the CPD that have showed the way they've treated black people by the Justice Department, by the way. For a long time, we didn't hear that outrage then. I guess my thing is, isn't it time to let this all go? Like it?
No.
No. Like there's so many.
The only reason you wouldn't want to
absolutely not.
I know you're saying about Jussie and the case, but
yeah, that's
now that's over.
We got to understand what happened here.
Was there any corruption behind this? And that's what you have to look at.
And I think that it's a little rich for all of these people to show all this outrage now. I think there are a lot of real incidents or real sort of injustices that go on in Chicago and places that we don't hear this same type of outrage when it comes to these things.
I'll tell you what, as a gay man, I'm outraged if this is going to hurt other gay people, other people of color, because this will have an impact.
Maybe.
This will, okay. As a gay man, I'm outraged by this. Okay,
that's fine, and you can be. What I'm saying, I didn't say you didn't have a right to be. What I said was, it seems as if there's not similar outrage when black lives are actually taken. It seems like in this particular case, this is much ado about really what amounts to a lot of nothing.
It's not.
Whereas, okay, well, listen, you can
if it was staged, Van, it's not nothing. If it was staged,
and by the way, the police supported him, Van. They supported him publicly for a long time.
But you say that they didn't support him privately.
Privately,
they did. From day one, you said.
Because I think that, look, and I'm not defending the history of the Chicago police at all, but I am saying that publicly, even when there were gigantic holes in Jesse's story, they said we are treating him as a victim. They really did.
Publicly they said that, but privately they didn't. So that
isn't publicly the point?
Well, actually, privately would be the point, because
privately matters also.
You want to know how sincerely they investigated. Listen, and everyone can choose your own outrage. This is what we do every day. But the reality is that to see the mayor of the city on such a public forum talking about this, when there have been all kinds of issues.
But he's talked about other things too.
I don't know that I've seen him like this before, and I think that's the question that I think that's the question that a lot of people, and when you say things like justice and what kind of justice would I have gotten, what kind of justice, I think looking into that police department and other things that have happened there in Chicago, a lot of people are wondering.
But Rahm Emanuel is saying something different. First of all, you have a black prosecutor. So I mean, I don't think this is a racial thing necessarily. But
I'm not saying that there have been other huge injustices there that I haven't heard similar outrage from Rahm Emanuel on.
Well, Chicago has a long history. It is common knowledge now that Mayor Daley back in 1960 fixed the election, and that's why John F. Kennedy won the presidency of the United States. And Chicago has had a long history of trying to live all of that down. When you have something this public and it goes haywire,
50 years ago. What you're talking about
Chicago,
is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What you're talking about literally,
Okay, then-
literally cannot be
then let me-
accessed
then let-
by
then let-
90%
then let
of
me-
the people
let-
that are watching this television program right now.
A lot of people-
But I will say, in
Hold on, hold on.
2017,
A lot of
the
people
Justice
know.
Department did an investigation and showed that there was excessive violence against minority suspects. That this is the Justice
That's
Department that
true,
showed
right.
that in the Chicago
All
Police
true,
Department.
all true.
And I don't remember hearing Rahm Emanuel be outraged over that.
I think that the city of everybody
I
in
don't
the city
know.
of
I mean,
Chicago
honestly, I
has
think
been
we're-
really upset
I can't-
about murders in Chicago.
I think we're focusing on Rahm Emanuel here, and I understand what you're saying, Van. But
he's trying to
but
support the
Rahm
city.
Emanuel is not really the point here. The point is what happened. Regardless of Rahm Emanuel, take him out of the equation. Something happened here that we all
doesn't
agree
make any
see
sense.
that
And
doesn't
the, point,
add up.
no
and
sense.
the point is, really,
Yeah,
at the
Jesse
end of the
just
day,
got the fuck
like
out.
how much of our collective outrage, collective brain power is this worth? Now, if you're saying right now, we've had this conversation before, that as a gay or black person, if Justice Smollett lied, that you'll never be able to make an accusation of a hate crime.
I didn't say
Ever
that.
before,
I didn't say that.
what I'm saying is, if you feel like this does that much damage to the future of hate crime reporting,
I don't.
well, then what's the point?
I think it does some damage, but the point is, right now, it's beyond Jesse Smollett. Jesse Smollett is skating, and that's fine. I get it. My issue right now is, how does the justice system work? I happen to care about that a lot.
Well,
I've been a lawyer. Hold on,
we care about that a lot too, but when we care, it doesn't
I've
seem.
been a lawyer for about
I
45
know,
years.
but like when we care about how the justice system works, we don't ever get people
Is that
off
true?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
true. Yeah, that's true.
That nobody goes up in arms
That-
when you see things
No,
where
no.
black people get gunned down.
That's true. That's true. We get up in arms.
Wow.
And then we get,
So
and then we get up in arms, and then what we get after we get up in arms are platitudes from people who explain to us why things like that happen.
So you think this is all racist?
I don't think it's racist.
Well, you sound like you think it's racist.
No. Don't put words in my mouth.
That's the
I'm
way you're
talking to
sounding.
you. What I'm asking you is a question of why is this such a big deal, and
Because-
other things that really affect communities every single day
Well, here's
don't seem to be.
hold on, let-
That's the
let-
question.
let-
And then
let-
you can
let-
decide
let-
whatever
let-
you
let-
want to
let-
decide.
let-
We all agree that those things should be made a big deal, and you're right, man. They should be made a big
Yeah.
deal, but that doesn't mean that this shouldn't be a big
I
deal
want to
as
know
well.
how the
I
state's
wanna know
attorney
how-
makes decisions.
To be honest with you, I think in the grand scheme of things, this isn't a big issue. I don't. And
Well,
by
to
the way-
you, but it is to a lot of other people.
And that's fine. I'm asking a question, and you're making all types of conjectures and saying whatever you want, which
Well,
you really do. But what I'm asking
You've
is,
made
Y'all
this
too.
racial.
no, I haven't.
You
What I-
did.
oh,
You
no,
just did.
No,
You just made it racial.
What I said was very, very plainly. And by the way, even if I didn't make it racial,
Which is
it
okay.
Wait. What I said very plainly is, you have the mayor of Chicago,
Right.
a very scrutinized mayor,
Right.
who's decided, and for some reason, to stand up and be public and visible on this when there are other things that have gone on in that
Right.
city with injustices that we haven't seen him like
Do you
that.
see-
And by the way,
do you
I'm
see
not the
who's-
only person asking that question.
Fair enough. Do you
There's
see
a lot
who's
of-
next to him? Do you see who's next to him in the video? A black police commissioner.
Okay, so
So,
what?
there you go.
So why was
So
why,
it's
why,
not just a black or white
By the way,
issue.
when we talk about police brutality, it's really not black and white. It's blue against black. So that the police commissioner, if he's not holding his department accountable
Okay.
for what's going on, and as far as that's concerned, he bears as much blame as well. I'm just asking, what's the big deal here when there are other things that are affecting people's lives every day?
I hate when commercials end these things.
And
But
yet,
they do.
and yet
And
one
yet
is
they
going
do.
to now. When we come back later, we're going to have some more news, big news about Jussie as it relates to his future on Empire, because that is still up in the air. And also, big 75th birthday party for Diana Ross, and wait till you see the
Unbelievable.
celebration. Who didn't show up is the better question, because everyone was there.
They said if he did not say he did it, then he would be arrested.
Did you hear the police say that to him?
Judge Judy. Today at 4 on Fox 4. This spring, find out which lion will end up 6 feet under. All new Empire tonight on Fox.
Baby, I try, but
If you think I'm going out without a fight, you crazy.
your love will never let me go.
All new Star tonight on Fox.
Friday, crispy bacon, brioche bun. The brunch burger's a win because now I can have brunch whenever I want.
It's a real brunch of champions.
Oh, you referring to these old things?
No, I was referring to the burger.
Get the Sonic Brunch Burger or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger and tots for $2.99. Going fast.
Thousands of car crash victims like you have chosen accident and injury chiropractic over the last 25 years. Why? Because of the rigorous training in diagnosis and treatment our staff goes through, because of almost 2,000 five-star reviews we've received, because we'll pick you up, help file your paperwork, and there's no money down on qualified claims. Whatever your reason, if you're in pain from a car accident, call Accident and Injury Chiropractic today at 214-946-PAIN or go to accidentinjury.com.
Maybe come in here, please.
It's funny.
We saw the video that you made at Kelly's house.
We were dancing. It was fun.
Kelly's family has cable internet.
The video was in SD.
Those upload speeds, it's not who you are.
The file was huge. It was taking forever.
That is not the...
Mute it so you don't have to hear the commercials. And then I unmute it when it comes back. Y'all know the name of the show, MEZZY. That's why. It's a mess over here, but it's fun mess. Actually happening. Mess. Right before your eyes. Mess. If you hear anything, you hear the TV in the back talking. I ain't finna walk back there and turn that motherfucker down. We're gonna stay on. Today is a pretty day. Just lovely. Thank you, Lord. Lovely. Lovely, lovely day. Pretty, pretty day.
Talking about the incredible celebration
This
that has
amazing.
been a long time in the making. Diana Ross's 75th birthday was actually on Tuesday.
Did not disappoint.
An amazing party, packed the Hollywood Palladium. She performed with friends, performed with some huge names.
So you want some names? How about Berry Gordy, Beyonce, Heidi Klum, Bette Midler, Stevie Wonder, Kris Jenner, Courtney and Chloe, Robin Thicke, Diddy, Chris Rock, Leo DiCaprio.
There's more, but I'm going to cut him off because you mentioned Beyonce, and she had the honors of singing the song of the evening to to Diana Ross. I'll tell you why I'm laughing in a minute.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Ross.
Diana Ross is loving this.
Yes, Harvey. As Harvey noticed as we went to, I was like, wait, she did a costume change. There were several costume changes. I think that was the third different dress for the evening. But the reason I was laughing is I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say something.
Oh, you're going to get in such trouble.
I'm just going to say it because I believe this in my heart. Beyonce was upstage last night.
Oh, we're gonna get so many.
I love Beyonce. I respect Beyonce. I admire Beyonce. But she got to sing
the traditional
boring happy birthday, and then Stevie Wonder shows up and does this.
What's he do? They've been knowing each other for a long time.
Your birthday party is not lit unless you hear the Stevie Wonder version of Happy Birthday. And to have him there performing it, Beyonce, I love her.
Oh,
you
so
know.
you agree with me?
No, I love Beyonce.
Yes,
but I think even Beyonce would agree that having
need
Stevie
someone else to
Wonder
take
there singing that, no, Beyonce is amazing. We went through this before, but look, come on. The Stevie Wonder version live,
And yet, yes, another costume.
How incredible does Diana Ross look?
she looks amazing. Like, I don't, like,
Have you ever seen a 75th birthday party like this? I mean, I'm not just talking about, I mean, she looks amazing, but, and obviously the event is all well-deserved, right? A legend.
It's amazing. And wow.
Can we talk about how Leonardo DiCaprio came in like a regular dressed down outfit. Like he's so famous, he can do whatever he wants.
Oh yeah, Leo.
Like, that's epic.
That's
like
standard.
he always does it, but it's like that. This party, everybody was over the top, hair, makeup, outfits. He came in like a hoodie, like he
So he's a
felt
ball cat,
himself.
man.
Like it's so dope.
That's Leo.
Barbara from Atlanta. Diana Ross is the epitome of glamour and sophistication. She's had an incredible career. She looks fabulous.
God, she looks. That's another costume change.
Sorry, Barbara. Didn't mean to interrupt you, but that is. We're just looking at yet another costume.
It was amazing, and then they went to a club afterwards. It was just a crazy night. Okay, we're gonna move.
All right, yes, some news, surprising news about Mama June. Something we're learning because of documents she's filed after her arrest, her crack cocaine arrest. She is blind, is what she's telling the court, and she needs to have there's an order that says Gino, her boyfriend, who was also arrested, has to stay away from her, but she wants the court to lift that because it says, look, I'm blind and I need help, need assistance, and Gino is the person who provides that assistance.
She also says in there, Charles, that they're in love. They've been together for 3 years, and this is just a minor hiccup in the relationship that they're going to work to fix. And in fixing that, she's asked the judge to drop the domestic violence charge that Gino had against him during this arrest.
And we should explain, we didn't know, according to cops, he threatened to kill her at a gas station in Alabama, was it? Alabama.
Yeah, it was a gas station in Alabama.
Yeah, and that's why the cops came out to the gas station. And then when they came out, they searched him. They found drug paraphernalia, and then they found crack cocaine.
I had never heard this, that Mama June is blind or partially blind. I heard
Yeah, she revealed in an interview that she was having issues with her sight, but now she's claiming that she is partially blind. And
so she's gone to the judge and she said, "Look, let me," because remember, remember after the judge issued a stay-away order to him, to Gino, the boyfriend, they were at a casino a couple of days later. So they were violating the restraining order. So it'll be interesting to see what the judge does.
Right.
Hi, I'm Monica from Roanoke, Virginia, and I do believe that Mama June has something going on with her eye, because when she puts her extra lashes on, one eye is a little lower. So I do believe her, but I think that she needs to leave Gino alone. They have that like crack love thing going on. She needs to depend on like her daughter and the young Honey Boo Girl and Pumpkin. She needs that support, and I think fame has probably gotten to her a little bit. So she needs that help. Leave Gino. Leave that crack love inside.
I never heard the term crack love, but I get it. Yes. Okay, we are going to move on.
Yes, to exactly someone who's done a lot of moving because she moves houses. Ellen DeGeneres is now putting another one up for sale.
This is what she does.
I don't know how many. Yeah, but this one
so
is
many.
I was trying to figure out how many, but
and generally, I mean, you know, she's done like these estates in Montecito. I think she still has that, actually.
This one's more local. This is right here in town, in Beverly Hills.
A place called Truesdale Estates, which is riddled with celebrities. And it was built in the 60s, this Truesdale, and you can kind of see it there.
She just bought this place, what, six months ago?
Yeah. Lived in it even.
Just over around 15 million. She spent
$1 million fixing it up.
Okay, so it gets up 16. She's now selling it for, it's listed at 17.95 million.
Wow. And this is what she does. Kurt Rappaport, you know, we've talked about Kurt before. He is a mega celebrity to the stars, who, by the way, has realtor rather. He best swimming pool.
Well, you guys kind of touched on this already, but I mean, this has kind of become her thing. I mean, she has the compound in Santa Barbara that she's been trying to sell for like $40 million.
Is that still on the market?
Yeah, that thing's still on the market as far as I know.
I thought you were going to put in a bid.
Harvey did really like that house. But,
it's beautiful.
But she does. She has the beach house in Montecito. She just sold a house in LA. I mean, it's her thing now.
Okay, let's take a break.
All right, when we come back, we mentioned big news about Jussie Smollett and Empire, what his future will be, and what people on the set are saying. We got big news on that. And also, the politician in Illinois who's introducing actual legislation that would punish people, punish productions for hiring Jussie Smollett in Illinois.
Never heard of something like that, ever.
He's going to be with us.
For comfort food at a comfortable price, try my sourdough patty melt combo with fries and a drink for just $4.99. It's the perfect remedy for the uncomfortable things in life, like flying, the dentist, and guys named Ronald. I have my reasons. Try my $4.99 sourdough patty melt combo today.
This year, I'm going to push beyond my limits.
I am committed to taking care of our members so they can take better care of themselves.
Every minute I spend at Fitness Connection inspires me. Don't just join a gym, make a fitness connection. Our dedicated staff is as committed to helping you reach your goals as you are. And at just $10 a month with no contract ever, now's the time. Try us today for free.
I am
your fitness connection.
Sometimes the thrill of victory can have unintended consequences. When it does, just call Dowerth Clean. Dowerth can clean, restore, and seal every type of flooring in your home. This week, have your choice of 3 areas cleaned: carpet, tile, or wood, and we'll clean a 4th area free. Make your appointment online and save even more.
267-8433, because the next best thing to do is Dowerth Clean.
Termites. Feasting on homes 24/7. We're on the move, Roger.
I'm sure it's live, so I'll be
Hey, Rick, all good? Oh, yeah, we're good.
We're good. Termites never stop trying to get in. At Terminix, we never stop working to keep them out because they can cause thousands of dollars in damage. Call Terminix now to schedule a free termite inspection. As America's leading termite control provider, we'll do whatever it takes to stop them in their tracks. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. To schedule a free termite inspection, call 1-800-TERMINIX and protect your home. And if they ever do come back, so will we. To schedule a free termite inspection, call 1-800-TERMINIX or visit Terminix.com. Terminix, defenders of home.
My $4.99 sourdough patty melt combo comes with 100% beef, grilled onions, and 2 types of melty cheese on toasted sourdough, plus fries and a drink. It's comfort food for the uncomfortable things in life.
trying to make me
Yeah,
hungry,
this
man.
guy knows what I'm talking about.
But I ain't
Try my
hungry, Jack.
$4.99 sourdough patty melt combo.
This year, TMC's got every freaking thing. Big celebs, big stories, big debates.
Kim K is now getting tons of letters from prisoners asking for help with their cases.
This is really interesting.
To be fair, don't you think she always got prison letters?
TMC!
Welcome back to TMZ Live. Jussie Smollett's criminal case may be off the table now, but he still has to deal with his future at Empire. And actually, the executive producers at Empire have to deal with his future because they got a big decision to make about whether or not he is back next season. The first thing they got to decide is they got to find out is are they back?
Coming back?
Right, because season 6 has not been greenlit yet by Fox, but I'm sure they are anticipating that it will be, and then they got to decide
does he come back or not?
What to do with
exactly. And we're hearing that there are basically 3 camps of people who work on the show in terms of how they feel about everything that's gone down with the charges being dropped against Jussie. There are those who have believed him all along, and they are standing by him, and they think that this is an exoneration, it's vindication of how they've been feeling. They've taken to social media to be gleeful sort of about the result of all of this. And then there are those who are super confused by this latest edition, just like maybe the rest of us here, and they don't know what to make of it, heads or tails. And the third group are people who still believe that Jussie did this, that he did stage the attack. But one thing they all have in common is that they all are glad that the case is now over, and it's not going to be a long
But the question is, will they all be able to get along if Jussie comes back?
And there are 2 camps. One camp, there are 2 principal camps, both of which believe he did it, but some think, okay, it's that he staged the attack, but they still want him back, and there are some who say he staged the attack and they don't want him back. And that's a real bone of contention.
Well, absolutely. And there are also people who feel that he's a liability to the show, that he is going to make it challenging, for the show to continue to go on.
So here's my argument. I think it's the exact opposite. I think that this has created a curiosity, and if Jussie comes back, they're going to want to see him. They're going to want to know the storyline they give him, whether it relates to any of this. I think this could actually, in terms of ratings, help Empire. And the irony to all of this would be if Jesse's agent says, yeah, he'll come back, but he wants a pay increase.
He's going to get needs a little bump.
I mean, it would be...
Which allegedly was what this all started off being about. Allegedly, according to the police.
Right. Honestly, I think they bring... in the absence of some data that says to them people are not watching the show because of him, You got to bring him back.
Yeah.
You got to bring him back, I think.
So, but there are some people in Illinois, one in particular, who does not want Jesse back there or anywhere.
On any production that goes down in Illinois, and his name is, he's a state representative in Illinois, Michael McAuliffe. He has introduced this legislation, and he is joining us now to talk about it. Representative McAuliffe, welcome to TMZ Live.
Thank you.
Can you kind of encapsulate what the logic is behind essentially trying to ban Jesse Smollett from doing movies or TV shows in your state?
Okay. Yesterday when I was meeting, like everyone else here in Illinois, I found out that Jesse Smollett, his case just got dropped. So I'm going to create a new law, and it's going to be a new act called the Just Use of State Subsidies in Entertainment Act. And what I'm trying to do is discourage companies from the city of Chicago in the state of Illinois from hiring Justin Smollett.
But, and the way you're doing it is in the form of withholding tax credits, correct?
Right. In the state of Illinois, we have a very robust tax credit system that benefits the industry. But in the case of Justin Smollett, with him appearing in court yesterday, showing no remorse, the hardworking men and women of the Chicago Police Department, this countless hours, manpower, money, overtime. It's just a case that was in the national headlines that made Chicago a laughing stock of the nation, and I don't think we got a proper shake.
Representative, I want to look. I'm a lawyer as well, and it seems to me that this is all misdirected. If I were representing Jesse Smollett, I would have gone for the same deal because you're trying to get the best thing for your client. So he took a deal that was sweet and he got off essentially. Shouldn't your beef be on this with the state's attorney and not directed at a guy who tried to get what he could out of the system?
And you also
shut up.
Right, but you're also punishing not the shows. You're punishing the shows, which bring money to the state.
Well, I mean, again, if they choose to put it on the show, this is being subsidized by the city of Chicago taxpayers and the state of Illinois. And if you ran a poll today, I would say the vast majority of them would oppose him appearing on that show, or him or his production company getting any type of tax benefit.
They're gonna make them fire you, Jess, and that's what they trying to do.
Is the logical conclusion here that you look at everybody and see if they got the proper sentence, and if they were sufficiently contrite, and if not, you pass legislation on each individual trying to blackball them from the state?
No, this is just a total hoax on his part, and if anyone else wants to put a hoax on the city of Chicago, county of Cook, state of Illinois, would also apply to them too.
Well, look, I mean, and we appreciate having you on. I cannot tell you how much I disagree, but this is America and people can disagree. So appreciate the time, Representative.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks again. Again, what's going on with the state attorney's office? Where you want to look?
Taking a break.
All right, when we come back, this is going to be awesome. Birdman is going to be with us. Birdman and Juvenile, they have a new album that is put out. They may be hitting the road, and when you see Birdman, there could be a big difference, a big physical difference. He's going to be with us. They're both going to be with us. He's going to talk about a possible change to his look.
A bad truck wreck is a big problem until a tough, smart inner like me comes along and fights that greedy insurance company to pay up. I'm Bill Evans, the Texas Hammer. I stand tough and carry a big hammer. 214-320-1111.
Justin was deployed, but it gave me time to think about my career. Healthcare is growing, but where do you start? I found the College of Healthcare Professions. Financial aid is available for those who qualify. They have over 20 medical programs, personal support, flexible schedules. They made the process so much easier. I finished in less than a year. Everyone was so proud, especially my Justin.
Visit chcp.edu today. CHCP, for the career of your life.
Huge selection, huge savings. It's Nebraska Furniture Mart's huge mattress sale. Shop the latest from Sealy. The more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 off qualifying mattresses. Save $150 off qualifying mattress sets. Save $400 off qualifying Sealy adjustable base sets. Plus, shop with up to 60-month financing. And with the Mart's price and comfort guarantee, you can rest easy. Buy more, save more during the huge mattress sale at Nebraska Furniture Mart.
Are you stuck in a job you hate? Hating your income, getting no respect? Do you want a rewarding career with great growth potential? Do something about it. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation right now. You could start your new life as an IT pro in months, not years. Classes meet on campus or live online just twice a week. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu. That's mycomputercareer.edu.
I think you got one more commercial.
Lights. Feasting on homes 24/7. We're on the move.
Hey, Rick, all good? Oh, yeah, we're good. We're good. Termites never stop trying to get in. We never stop working to keep them out. Terminix, defenders of home.
Badly injured by a dangerous driver? Don't let the greedy insurance company play games. I don't permit low pay, slow pay, or no pay. I'm Bill Adler, the Texas Hater.
No pay.
Don't you take it sitting down. 214 or
No pay,
817 320 1111.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. As we mentioned, Birdman and Juvenile going to be with us in just a moment.
Trying to get them?
Yes, we're going to get to them having a
Technology thing.
a little tech thing, but we'll work it out. So right now we want to tell you about Wendy Williams and what's going on behind the scenes at her show, because a lot of people are surprised at what they're seeing between Wendy and her husband, Kevin Hunter.
So you probably heard or read somewhere that, there's this whole thing that Kevin Hunter
is an alleged mistress.
And that she gave birth to a baby very recently.
Just a couple days ago.
He is the executive producer, one of the executive producers of the Wendy Williams Show. And he is there all the time. He has been very active in the day-to-day of the show. He's still there.
He's still there, and that's taken a lot of people
by a little surprise.
Yes.
You guys know what's so interesting about this? I think because Wendy, we know her for always knowing everything about everybody. So to kind of sit back and watch and learn new things about her and her relationship, it's a little bit weird, but it's very interesting. But it's also going to be very awkward because her and Kevin do so much stuff business-wise together.
A lot.
Right. So for her team, for their family, I can't imagine what it's like.
And they're totally intertwined. You're right.
They're intertwined, but you got to imagine, like you said, Lauren, it's an awkward situation for people who work on the show because they know the news as well about the alleged mistress.
But we're told that they're still interacting.
Yeah,
they've interacted this week. He's been there this week. There's been no
or
sign
anything
of
like that. Anything. So it's sort of like, it sounds like everybody's walking on eggshells waiting for something to blow up, but it's not.
I mean, you got to commend them for doing this because business has to get done.
Professional.
Yeah, her show has to, Wendy is Wendy. She can't not do her show. But it's just dang, when the cookie crumbles, if it does, that's going to be very bad and very, very, all over the place because they are so intertwined.
Hey, my name is Black and I'm from Chapel, Florida. Now, such new world was going to come for her because Whitney Williams, she never holds tea when she talk about other people, baby daddies. But in my opinion, she holding up pretty good. But as far as Kevin would have had to stay home for that week to watch me from home from the show with his date, period.
But it's not the case. I mean, he's been there all week long, we're told.
I agree. Kevin would have had to stay home. I couldn't have did it. Wendy, big ups to you. I would have been big ups.
Wendy's taking care of Wendy, right? Yes, moving on to Kim Kardashian and her love of a show that could turn into something big for the Mama Medium. If you've ever seen the Mama Medium, that is I'm sorry, Jenny Marie. Well, it turns out that Kim Kardashian is a huge fan of her work.
So she tweeted
about it
over the weekend, watching Mama Medium. Who's seen it? I love her. That's when Kim Kardashian does stuff like that.
Boom. That's the stamp of approval. Makes a big difference.
It's the Oprah stamp of approval now.
And the Mama Medium knows it. Here's what she had to say about Kim's support.
Kardashian, it's Mama Medium and her family. We can't thank you enough for the shout out on Twitter about loving our show. We love you. I would love to give you a reading. So come to Rochester, or better yet, we'll go to Hollywood and definitely connect and read you. Thank you again so much. You are such an icon. We love you. Bye.
She is loving it.
Jenny is playing this exactly. Jenny, this could be huge for your show. If you get Kim Kardashian,
that's it, man.
Another thing about this, you guys, is she had said to us that when she looks at a photo of Kim Kardashian and her late father, Rob Kardashian, she says that she sees a presence in the photo, a female presence that possibly could be a grandmother of some kind or someone related to Kim. And so, as you know, for Mama Medium, she's actually able to tap into the paranormal and to people that have deceased, that have been
Charlie,
deceased.
I gotta ask you a question. My understanding of this is typically these mediums have to have some kind of direct contact with the person who wants that communication. They can't just look at a picture because she's never talked to Kim.
But she's able to tap into that person. So if she sits down with Kim, she's like the human Ouija board. Think about it like that.
So if she would have gone to like a drugstore 20 years ago and she saw all the photographs that people develop, she'd have like 1,000 different revelations. I mean, I don't understand it. Don't you have to have a direct line? You're not a medium.
You can see a presence, but to actually communicate with that person, that's an actual process that they go through.
Okay, before we take a break, my buddy is here. Vincent's here again.
Vincent's paying us a visit.
Vincent directed the show last time he was here.
Did an excellent job. That's why we brought him back.
Very good job.
It's going well so far.
By the way, how's school, Vincent?
Good.
Yes, can I tell you what the problem is that is kind of a deal breaker for me? You're starting to get taller than me, and just can't.
I noticed that, Vincent, when you walked in today.
It really bugs me, Vincent. You know that, right?
Vincent, do you notice that when you walk in, Harvey stays standing up on his little platform where his desk is?
What did I tell you, Vincent? Yeah. What did I tell you would happen if you get any taller?
You said you wouldn't take any more pictures with me.
Correct. That's exactly right. Okay, welcome, Vincent, again.
Wow, be gracious.
We are taking a break.
Way to go, Harv. All right. When we come back, Birdman, as promised, we have worked out the issues. He's going to be with us to talk about his new record with Juvenile. Juvenile's going to be with us, too. Talking Just Another Gangsta and something a little less gangsta that Birdman wants to change. Wants to make something about his appearance a little less gangsta.
They said if he did not say he did it, then he would be arrested. Did you hear the police say that to him?
Judge Judy. Today at 4 on Fox 4.
Jussie Smollett's future. Will Hollywood welcome him back with open arms? And what happens next with Empire? Next Access.
Tonight at 6:30 on Fox 4.
United Way is hosting a social innovation contest where you can decide who wins $225,000. Visit UnitedWayDallas.org to learn more.
Are you ready to try some golden shake catfish for the first time? This catfish is 100% U.S. raised at Port New York. Yes, it is.
Very tasty.
It's got a good crunch, but I like the spice with it.
It's really good. I didn't know golden shake had catfish.
Our Southern Fried Catfish Combo is back. 2 hand-breaded fillets with 2 sides, a roll and a drink for only $7.99. One taste, and you're golden.
Is this like birthday excited?
Yes.
Is this last day of school excited?
Totally.
If you've been in a car wreck, that damage may be serious, but the damage you need to focus on right now is the damage to your body. Research shows even low-speed collisions can create injuries that will affect you for the rest of your life. Don't wait for the pain and the symptoms to get worse. Come in, get checked out, and know you're being treated with respect.
Get the pro treatment today by calling Accident and Injury Chiropractic now at 214-946-PAIN or 817-461-PAIN. I'm Attorney Ryan Thompson. If you've been hurt in an accident, wherever you are, we can come to you.
My accident happened here in Dallas.
My wife and I were hurt in a car accident in Garland, Texas.
My accident happened in Fort Worth.
If you're injured and can see this commercial, you're in my zone.
They're in there working hard for me.
I'm so glad that Thompson was on my side.
Dallas, Arlington, Fort Worth, anywhere in Texas, wherever you are, call me. Big cases and small, we handle them all.
Thompson Law, 1-800-LION-LAW. Sometimes the thrill of victory can have unintended consequences. When it does, just call Dowerth Clean. Dowerth can clean, restore, and seal every type of flooring in your home. This week, have your choice of 3 areas cleaned: carpet, tile, or wood, and we'll clean a 4th area free. Make your appointment online and save even more.
Call 267-8433 because the next best thing to do is Dowerth Clean.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. It's like the good old days. The good old days are back again. They're brand new again because Birdman and Juvenile put out an album, Just Another Gangsta. It's gonna be coming out next week, I believe, March 29th. So you can pick that up. But the lead single is already out. Great reviews, and sounds like they're actually going to be hitting the road. So joining us right now to talk about their new venture is about the reunion, you could call it, Birdman and Juvenile. What's going on, guys? Hey, Juvenile, what's up, man?
I'm cool, man. I'm enjoying it. This is my first time actually in the Cash Money Vault. It's kind of nice.
Wait, are you actually in the vault?
Well, not the money vault. I don't think they're gonna let me go in there, but
that's what I was wondering, Juvenile. I was like, good thing Birdman. Where is Birdman? Because we were told he was going to be there.
He was right there. He was right there. Where you at?
Oh, he's counting the money?
Oh, okay. I think you probably just got me for now. So
we're cool. That's awesome, man. So listen, tell us about putting together Just Another Gangsta. It's great. I mean, obviously fans happy to see you guys back together making music. I gotta tell you, the track just sounds like classic Cash Money, man.
That was a
Thank you, man. And you know what? That's really what we were shooting at. You know, taking a Too Short sample and really trying to, revive that because I'm a real big Too Short fan. So I kind of like took my favorite Too Short record and try to make something out of it, but at the same time, compliment my era, the cast that made songs in the 99 and 2000. Let's go back to our era for a minute.
That's nice, man. It sounds great. So listen, you guys, besides the album, you're going to be going out on the road, right? Are you guys going to be doing a little tour?
Yeah, it's something in store. Birdman was talking about it yesterday, saying he got some things in store for us going on tour. But right now, I'm out there with the Legends of Southern Hip Hop and the Legends of Hip Hop touring. So we're gonna stay moving regardless of what's going on. Birdman stayed busy.
Those Legend tours are super successful, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, we're in the 4th year with it now. The first year we done it was just trying out to see if it was gonna work. But man, it's crazy.
Well, I know one thing that'll definitely get the fans out there. Congratulations! There's a 20th anniversary that just happened last month. Harvey was here celebrating like crazy because Back That Ass Up was.
You're making fun of me. Wait a minute, you making fun of me?
Have you ever played Back That Ass Up in your car? Back That Ass Up was played.
Not necessarily in my car.
No, so you've heard it in the office with other people.
When you play the song, you got to make sure you got a woman with you and you let her back it up.
I took the note. Good note.
That's right.
Listen, that's just awesome. Now, I got to ask you on something. I was going to ask Birdman this, and maybe he'll join us. But I read that he is having some second thoughts about the face tattoos. And obviously, it's a huge thing in hip-hop right now. A lot of guys, 21 Savage, Post Malone, Lil Pump, all these guys, Lil Xan, they all have face tattoos. So
don't forget Tekashi
and Tekashi. But Birdman's saying now that he's more seasoned, that maybe it's not the best look, at least for a businessman. Have you talked to him about this?
I mean, that's something that I didn't know, man. Y'all just put me up on that.
Yeah.
Me personally, I think whatever you do, if you like it, whatever think fits you, you do what makes you happy. It's not, and putting a tattoo on your face. That's kind of a bold statement. So you got to be somebody bold to do that. And I think a lot of the cats that do it is they the ones setting the trends. Because now my whole neighborhood got tattoos in their face.
Yeah, I mean it's become like ordinary. So your new album drops Friday, right?
Yeah, man, just another gangster, man. And what's crazy about this album is we didn't chase fans. We stuck to what we know, what we do well. And I'm telling you, man, it's going to be a real classic album. We got real good music. D-Rock did some real good tracks on this album. And we got some great remakes, man. We didn't touch Maze, the OJs, and of course, personal Too Short, Frankie Beverly. I mean, the list is long, man.
Those are nice tracks, man.
Well, listen, congratulations, Sam. Birdman for us.
I will. Well, he just not in here.
Oh, he's there. He just doesn't. I bet you know what? It's the face tattoo.
I bet he'd show up if it were Oprah.
Come on, man. You would show up if it was Oprah.
Yeah, well, that's true. Okay, lie to him, just go, hey, man, Oprah's
be real now, man.
Just lean over and say, hey, Oprah's on the line. See what happens.
Exactly.
Oprah's here.
Don't do that. Stop it. Don't do that.
It ain't work, man.
All right. Give him our best, man. Thanks, Juvenile. Congrats.
It's all love, man. Thank y'all for having me, and thank y'all for putting me on in a positive way with that Wild House incident. I thank y'all for that.
You got it, man.
All right, man.
Okay, take a break.
When we come back, a really scary moment from Natalie Portman, a guy that she's had run-ins with in the past.
We were talking about a scary dude. Back again.
Stop. What the fuck? Stop.
Tired of the winter blues? Need a break from your daily grind? Ready to press pause and make time for you? Escape to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and let the calming surf, soft sand, and warm sun do the work. With amazing deals all along the coast, it's the perfect time for a seaside getaway. So make time for you. Visit Myrtle Beach, where happiness comes in waves.
Meet Barbara and Betty. They're pretty much identical on many things they like and do. Both like mint chip ice cream and sci-fi movies. But there's one thing that's different. It's their choice of life insurance. Barbara has a traditional life insurance policy. She met with an agent who came to her home. Then she had to take a medical exam. If she died, it would pay her family a life insurance benefit. Good decision, Barbara. Betty has a living insurance plan from Colonial Penn. She applied by calling and answering some questions. If she died, her living insurance would pay her family a life insurance benefit. But that's not all it can do. Her plan also provides a living benefit. If she's diagnosed with a serious illness, she can get up to 50% of her benefit and use the cash herself to help with expenses. No restrictions. Great decision, Betty. Living insurance from Colonial Penn offers the kind of protection people in their 40s and 50s said they want. That's why it has a life insurance benefit for your family and a living benefit for you. So call or go online to learn more. Find a plan to fit your needs with a choice of up to $50,000 of life insurance and a choice of early cash payout options, cancer, heart attack, stroke, or chronic disabling illness. And it's easy to apply, online or by phone. So instead of just the usual life insurance, call for free information about this new living insurance. Living insurance, for them and for you.
Call 1-800-799-1006 now for information about living insurance. And you'll get this handy beneficiary planner free. That's 1-800-799-1006. Call now.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. Natalie Portman learning something that we have talked about here, sadly, quite a bit, that when you have someone who has been arrested for showing up at your property, and they keep coming back no matter how many times you get a restraining order.
You get a restraining order, but they're in some ways the least likely people to follow the restraining order because they're off in the first place.
And it happened again on Tuesday at her home.
This is really scary. So Natalie was home. She saw this guy and hanging around her house about 3:30. She called cops and got out of there. Cops came in. They took the guy into custody. But it's really scary. On the 31st of January, they took him into custody and they put him on a 5150 hold. And when police were talking to him, psychiatrical, he only responds to the name John Wick. You can talk to him. His name is Gregory, and you can talk to him. He won't turn around.
And
When you say
scary.
John, then he responds to
And
you.
Dennis, and you know, because we've dealt with this for how many years? Since you were like 4 years old, we've been talking about this.
Seems like it.
Me forever.
Seems like it.
But it's true. I mean, we always talk about this, where these restraining orders are important to get because the police can come out and pick somebody
it
up.
gives them a tool, but in reality,
it's like a revolving door.
They're only worth the paper they're written on. It's really scary because, you know, when people are sick like this, it doesn't stop them.
Yeah.
This is just a hole in the system, and nobody's figured out how to deal with it yet.
Muriel Sanchez from Alamogordo, New Mexico. When you're as attractive as Natalie in that industry, I can imagine you meet a lot of creeps. But hopefully they can kind of get that taken care of so she can have as much of a normal life as one as famous and popular as she can.
It
she deserves that.
It is an issue.
Yeah.
It's a big issue. Okay, what else do you guys want to talk about?
Hi, my name is Davon. I'm from Baltimore, and I wanted to talk about the Jussie story. Earlier when we were speaking with the guy, I didn't catch his name. He brought up how, you know, the charges have been dropped and we should be moving on at this point because there's more important stories that we could be talking about. Because, like, if he did stage it, that's one thing. If he didn't, and, you know, it happened, it's over with, and that's other things going on that we could be talking about instead of just following this same story.
I hear what you're saying, Davon. The one thing I would say is that if there is corruption behind, if there is, you want to find that out because that corruption doesn't just affect the Jussie Smollett case. It affects all those other cases in Chicago.
And you're not going to solve
that you're talking about that you deserve attention.
And you're not going to solve it with a bill that bans Jussie Smollett. That's crazy. No.
Hi, this is Leivana from Canada, Montreal. So I'm going to start with Diana Ross. First, shout out to her for supporting Michael Jackson this weekend. That was amazing, in the name of love. Her 75th birthday was amazing. She looked wonderful. She literally made a concert for her guests on her birthday. So that was just beautiful, you know? It's amazing.
Yeah, everybody else got the gift. It was her birthday, but
incredible.
Yeah.
She looks
really
amazing.
Amazing.
Okay, taking a break.
All right, when we come back, another birthday celebrated in Hollywood. This is way on the other end of the spectrum. Happy 16th to Bad Baby, Danielle Bregoli, and wait till you see what she got.
She cashed in
from her pal Lil Yachty.
After a car wreck, get help from highly trained professionals with hundreds of endorsements from car crash victims just like you. Get the pro treatment at Accident and Injury Chiropractic. Call now at 214-946-PAIN or go to accidentandinjury.com.
We all want more for less, and Spectrum delivers. Spectrum TV has tons of HD, thousands of titles free on demand, plus your favorite sports channels are included. DirecTV Select doesn't include ESPN, and you have to get a Cinema Connection kit just to watch on demand, plus that ugly dish on your roof. Get Spectrum TV and Internet from $89.98 a month. Call 833-231-8998. Spectrum Internet delivers starting speeds of 200 megabits. That's 4 times faster than AT&T. For more of this, and that on all your devices all at once. Get Spectrum TV and Internet from $89.98 a month. Call 833-231-8998. Best of all, with Spectrum, there are no contracts. We'll even buy out your current contract up to $500. Don't wait. Get Spectrum TV and Internet from $89.98 a month. Plus, ask how you can save up to 40% on your wireless bill with Spectrum Mobile. Call 833-231-8998.
Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party. Get closer to the magic than ever before. Play along with the Toy Story game. Explore the colorful world of Coco. Sail away with Moana. Soar to new heights with Belle. And journey to Arendelle to thaw a frozen heart. It's an all-out celebration at Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party.
Playing at American Airlines Center March 28th through 31st. For tickets and information, visit DisneyOnIce.com.
We Our nurses. For us, it's not a career. It's a calling to dedicate our lives, helping those in need, and despite all odds, refusing to give up hope. No matter where we come from or how we choose to serve, we are nurses. West Coast University, 1 degree, endless opportunities.
This is why you need to call Accident and Injury if you've been injured in an auto accident. We carefully treat your pain, we help with your paperwork, there's no money down on qualified claims, and we have almost 2,000 5-star reviews. Call today, 214-946-CANE.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. Harvey had to recuse himself from this segment. He spent way too much money on Daniel Bergoli's music, so he felt like he shouldn't be covering this. But it is a happy 16th birthday to Bad Baby. She's finally 16. Man, did she celebrate with a big party at Ohm Nightclub and an incredible gift from her pal Lil Yachty. You know, they've done music together. He calls her basically his little sister. And he gave her a chain that was off the chain. Check out Lil Yachty. We got them heading into our party, and this is what he had to say about the chain.
Tell us, how much that cost?
Did you see it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Hey, look, bro.
It's like 40 rags.
Little gift, you know what I'm saying?
Little gift.
She wanted a car, but I just don't trust her with a car yet.
That's a smart man.
No, I mean, that chain is insane. The crazy thing, though, to me is she's 16 and she's going to a nightclub for her birthday?
Yeah, she's a performer. Performers get in there.
I don't know, dude.
Don't be jealous, man. All right? Just, there's a lot to be jealous of.
Nah.
All right, that's going to do it for us. We will see you tomorrow.
All right, guys, that's it. Now I gotta turn this off.
I'm a lawyer.